welcome back to Confidence Coaches for Kids. I'm Kasia Gutierrez, principal in Hillsboro, Oregon.
And I am Krista Press, a teacher.
And we are here to help you through the struggles that you're facing in your life. We take all of our content from situations that we've dealt with in our classrooms and honestly things that maybe we're even still working on as adults.
Yeah, and you know what? We were just talking about something and I forgot to mention this to you, but we have a fan, supporter, subscriber that recently wrote us a handwritten note, which was super cool to get on this topic we're going to talk about right now.
Okay, yeah. This is an important one, and although, yes, we are aiming this towards kids, dealing with things, I have to say that this is a topic that as adults, we're still working on. Yeah, it's an important one, and it is, the focus of today is, what do you do when you feel like someone's mistreating you? You feel like they're targeting you, attacking you. What do you do in those situations? There's a lot of ways that this can play out.
Yeah, I mean, it could be as simple as you feel like your friends aren't talking to you in a really nice way, and you're so concerned about their feelings, even though your feelings are being hurt, and you want to have that conversation with them, but you don't know, you're not sure how to.
Maybe someone has misinterpreted a situation and they're saying things about you that aren't true. I mean, with social media especially nowadays, things go around fast and it feels unfair when you're portrayed in a way that's really not you and it's not your heart.
Yeah, and you know what? This happens with boys, but ladies, this is a big one. It's a big one for the young ladies out there and it's a big one for the women out there. So let's talk about it. Yeah. I love this. You've got it down to four steps.
Four big things.
You were feeling it this morning.
You know, I was, because I think when we experience things and we actually take that moment to reflect on it, we think, wow, this isn't just something I'm dealing with. These are some things we need to do, and they're mature things. And so I'm going to say right now, doing these things when you're feeling attacked or mistreated, it's hard. And this is very logical. And in the moment, it won't feel like you want to take these steps.
Right. It's going back to being intentional, like we say in each video. What we're talking about sounds easy, but it's really difficult in the moment. So you have to choose it. Maybe you need to write this down. So you know what? If you don't have paper and pencil, you should get one right now so you can write these 4 steps down. What do I do when I feel like I'm being mistreated by others?
Number 1, stop. Stop. You do not need to respond to this right away.
Did you get that? S-T-O-P.
O-P. Stop. There is no shame in taking a beat and thinking, because if you respond right away, you're going to do it out of hurt or anger or your pride.
Yeah.
Right? So the first thing you need to do is just stop and think about how you're going to respond.
Yep. Write that down.
Stop.
Where's your pencil? Write it down.
That's the most important thing, because responding too early, usually you go down this road that's not a pretty one.
Yeah. I've experienced that. Yeah. Number 2. So Kasia and I have had the opportunity, the choice to read so many books, and one of our favorites is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Which is now 8, right?
Yeah, it is 8, thank you, thank you. Yeah, by Stephen Covey. But he has, one of his habits that he talks about, which we feel like is so important, is seek to understand before trying to be understood. So this is really hard, because while you are such an important person, you need to pause for a moment and think, what are they trying to tell me? Or what are their actions saying to me? And try to get that perspective before you try to communicate your perspective.
Well, the other thing about it is that maybe this conflict, maybe this thing that's happening is actually not even about you. Maybe a situation with you has triggered something from their past experiences. And so if you're stopping and you're thinking about, where are they coming from? What have their experiences been? Is this maybe shaping their response to me or to the situation? If you can do that, you can put yourself in their shoes, which will help with that compassion piece.
Yeah, so to our young lady friend out there, I know you were in a situation where you felt like, or you feel like your friends sometimes talk to you in a way that doesn't make you feel good about yourself. But you're concerned about addressing it because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Stop for a second and then take a minute to try to understand why are they speaking that way. If they're just being mean, then those aren't your people, right? We've already talked about that one. Go back, what is that, episode 2?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we should name our episodes.
We should.
Like 1, 2. And then, but if you can kind of take a second and think, well, what was I doing? What was my facial expression like?
This is number 3.
Oh yeah, I went too fast.
You did.
It's number 3.
No, it is. No, you went there naturally. It's
I did.
reflecting on your part.
Yes.
Because it is rare that you have nothing to do with the situation. Let's be honest, ladies. You gave him a funny look. You didn't invite him somewhere. Maybe you
maybe
lashed
you did
out.
one of these with your eyes. Oh, see, I did the looking up and down at the outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like thinking, that looks good, but man, she's bold and brave to wear that. Like, I like it, but I wouldn't have done. And as you're thinking, your face is showing your thoughts that might not be communicated. It's actually what your specific thoughts are. Did I say that right?
I think you did. I think maybe your intention was not to hurt, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt anyway.
Yeah.
And so reflect on your part and your piece of this conflict, because you're gonna need to own it.
Yeah. That's hard. It's hard, and it does not make you weak.
Nope.
It does not make you weak.
No.
And number 4.
Yeah.
This is the time to respond.
It's the time to respond, but at this point you really need to pay attention to your feelings. If you're responding out of anger or pride still, or frustration, it's not the time. But if you're ready, if you have taken that and you are ready to respond, if you've taken these steps, love, compassion, humility, right? No one's perfect. And so when you respond, make sure you do it from a place of love, and grace. Everyone needs forgiveness. We've all fallen short.
Yep. And a lot of times if you come at it, I want to apologize for this, or I was thinking, and maybe you don't want to apologize, and that's okay. Because you don't feel you did anything wrong. But if you go back and you start a conversation with somebody, I realized that maybe my facial expression wasn't what I intended. Or
this comment I made, my intention was not to offend you, but I did clearly, and so I want to apologize for that hurt, because that was not my intention. Doesn't mean it didn't hurt.
And that oftentimes brings down the wall and softens people you have then now influenced somebody else to stop and reflect and own their part, and then to respond to you back out of love. And again, I think we need to, these steps take practice.
Yes.
However, if this is not working for you, you do need to stop and reevaluate who your people are. Right?
Yeah.
If it is a good friendship and they are good people, and this is, again, like Keisha said, not just kids, even as adults, we have to stop and go, is this friendship? Are we communicating successfully? Are we problem solving together? Or are they not my people?
Or maybe it's not a friend. Maybe it's someone you just need to work with and have a positive relationship with.
Great point.
Well, I mean, it's true, because it's not always your friends. Sometimes people just make assumptions, right? And so we have to make sure that we're always responding from a place of love and compassion.
Yeah.
And that's easier said than done. I'm gonna be 39 in 2 weeks. I'm still working on this.
Yeah.
So, and you're my friend, right?
Well, I'm working on it too. We're doing it together.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about all of our students that are getting ready to head to middle school, and I'm thinking about, we have a middle school friend out there. Shout out to you. You know who you are, girl. We hope you're watching. That it's not easy, because you're now engaging with new people and building up new friendships, but also kind of trying to figure out where you fit in. And so coming at a place of love and compassion will, I think, in the end lead you
resolution.
And just overall happiness than starting defensive and standoffish with people.
You don't want that pit in your stomach.
No. We have gone on. We have preached.
I know. It is a long video, but it's important stuff.
It is.
Let's repeat again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, number 1, stop. Don't respond yet.
Stop. Okay, number 2, seek to understand before being understood.
Yes. Number 3, reflect on your part. You had a part in it. You gotta own it.
Yep. And 4,
respond with love. Okay.
All right.
We hope you have a great week. Like our kinders, LOVE spells love.
You know what? We got like 7 seconds. Let's make it to 10. No, we won't. Guys, I hope you wrote this down in your journal. Oh,
Yes.
we did. We made
Hope
it
it
to time.
helps.
Yeah.
All right, 10 minutes later. We love you guys. Have a fabulous week.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.